Hey guys, that's on FP Pod. So this is a Protoss vs Protoss on Fighting Spirit. Now, this is going to be like a couple of new YouTube videos, so I don't know, we'll see how long it goes on. I'm going to explain my thought process and how I'm playing versus, and like what to do in that matchup and map, like descriptions and stuff. So hopefully you can learn if you're new to Starcraft. It's not very popular, but there's new players constantly coming in. So hopefully through these videos that I'm going to make, you will learn. Now this first video is a loss. This is me just coming back from Starcraft 1 after a few months break. This is me coming back, just first ladder game, new account, not played in a few months. It's Protoss Fighting Spirit. Now I'll first of all go into what you should expect in Protoss vs Protoss on Fighting Spirit. So on Fighting Spirit, it's not like a big map, it's not a small map either, so what you're expecting from the enemy Protoss is usually you can see like a 2-gate quick zealot rush. It's not that it's like all in, but it's very heavy pressure. But also, you will most likely see reavers. This is like a big reaver map, because the distances from base to base are actually quite small. You can even proxy the reaver, because I'm sure you all know Fighting Spirit. If you're new to StarCraft 1, you should load up what Fighting Spirit looks like. But basically, you've got your natural, which you can see I'm at the bottom left, there's my natural, and then my third's just up, not over the bridge as you see my probe go over, but just up left. You can put a robotics bay there and proxy your reaver, and it can get into the base very quickly. So reaver drops are very powerful. Even just dropping at the natural with a reaver, because your natural mineral line has a cliff on it, and I can't see above the cliff, but you can see down it, and you can easily drop a reaver there and get easy probe kills. But apart from that, it's a pretty standard map. Like, if you just be careful, you're not going to get overwhelmed by zealots, and just try and survive the reaver shenanigans at the start. Like, you should have a reaver. It depends on your style. I'll get into that. There's lots of different styles in Protoss. But like, you got to just get through that reaver, and this you can easily transition to a big macro game. There's zealots, dragoons, archons, high templar, reaver, all running around the middle of the map, so massive. But apart from that, it's just reaver drops and quick 2-gate zealots. So the only things you have to worry about. So moving on from the map, because that's the only thing I've got in mind. I'll tell you about my playstyle I like to play in PvP. In PvP, I like to try and see, because it's a mirror matchup. There's coin flips in it. For example, if you go 3-gate and they go Dark Templars, they win. There is a circle, so describe circle. It's 3-gate beats an expand, right? Expand beats a safe build, and safe builds beat DTs, and DTs beat the 3-gate. So that's like 4 builds, and they're the most common 4 builds. Safe usually involves some kind of reaver and observer. And expand's just a quick nexus, usually a 1-gate nexus or a nexus first or 2-gate nexus. So I'll say that again, a 3-gate beats a fast expand. A fast expand beats a safe reaver play. The safe reaver play beats DTs, and DTs beat the 3-gate. Now some of them aren't already super set in stone, that cycle. For example, like a safe reaver play can win the game versus a fast expand in Protoss, or not even faster, who just expands quickly. But it's very hard, and for example, DT is just straight up beat a 3-gate. There is 2 different types of 3-gates. You get a observer 3-gate and a non-observer 3-gate. The observer 3-gate does beat DTs, but significantly weakens the power of the 3-gate. I like to play a 3-gate non-observer. You're going to take PvP, you may as well take the coin flip. This is my coin flip. You'll find early on, lots of bad players will do DT rushes. I'm okay with losing PvPs when I start laddering. I've not laddered in ages to DT rushes, because I know I'm going to get comfortable with that 3-gate in my control for putting on heavy pressure. Because 3-gate's not an all-in, it's just very heavy pressure. You can easily take an expansion with it. So I know that I'll lose the first PvPs, but when I get my MMR higher, and I start hitting like the 2000 rank, because I average about 1800, 1900, that's my peak. That the 3-gate is very powerful. And it's quite like in pro games, you'll constantly see pros doing 3-gate observer. But if they're going 3-gate observer and I'm doing a normal 3-gate, like, I'm going to have a much more powerful 3-gate. But anyway, that's how I like to do a 3-gate and they put on heavy pressure. But as you can see, he's coming in. When I see this, like, I think he's 3-gating off the bat when I see this. So it's just, you just need to be careful with that zealot. Like, I should win this battle. To be honest, my control was quite bad. This is my first game back in a while. So I need to bring that Allo Dragoon back. I need to like that shot. As you can see, I'll check it, his Dragoon's got more health here. I'm pretty sure. See, so I can see it, but I just need to run that one Dragoon away. He doesn't need to fight. There's 3 gateways they're building. So he now knows I'm doing 3 gate, which is fine, to be honest, because I think he's doing 3 gate. So I think I've got a great advantage there, so I'm going to try and push with my 3 gate now. Because this is a run to time I would push with my 3 gate. So you got a push and win, or do a lot of damage and expand, or just come back and expand. That's usually the mindset with the 3 gate. You want to push in, do a lot of damage, but you need good control, so if you're a new player, the 3 gate can be quite hard. And when I'm not rusty, my Dragoon control is actually quite good. It's one of my stronger chords. But as you see, I'm going to run in here. I'm seeing there's no base, so I'm going to have a wee peek up here, so I'm just waiting for more Dragoons. But you'll find out in a second that I see that he's still got the same army size as me, so there's no way I can push uphill. And as you see, there's probes lying around because I'm not playing in a while. But my APM's okay, what, 200? That's okay if I'm not playing in a while. Yeah, for Starcraft's a game of mistakes, you're not going to put it. So I get up there, look, that's a wall. See, that looks like a 3 gate to me. Could be a 2 gate as well, but this 3 gate rush is over. I'm not getting any pressure in there at all. Actually could, or should have, I think, stayed outside his natural and stopped him expanding, and then I expand at the same time. Because I think he's 3 gating, so I don't think there's a Reaver coming. And if a Reaver does come, I should be able to just hopefully push it in the game. But I think that would have been a better choice, but for the moment I've just pulled back. I'm just going to take my Nexus now. The 3 gate state, if he's 3 gating, we don't know yet. In my 3 gate, this stage is over now. It's over, it's time to expand. This is the part of the game now, like I said. The first part was you need to watch out for is the 2 Zealot rush, and after that was the Reavers. So I need to watch out for the Reavers. But as you'll see, this is why I lose this game. Actually, sorry, the first game back I lose. Because I played the 3 gate wrong. But I'll get into that in a second, but for now I'll talk about that pylon placement. In PvP, when you take your natural, you always want to put a pylon right in front of your base, and your Dragoon should be behind the pylon. Because when his Dragoons attack in, the AI of the game will make his Dragoons attack that pylon. So it's the pylon's that extra, it's taking shots, so it's making, if we both have 20 Dragoons each, and I have a pylon, my Dragoons will win, because some of his Dragoons will attack the pylons. So, what I usually do is I just hold that bridge there. See, I've got a nice big arc. I hold the bridge originally, and then if he breaks the bridge, if he's pushing through that bridge, I will fall back below the pylon and then hold there. So for now I'm just waiting for this next to go up, and I'll transfer a bunch of probes. Now this is where I mess up. I don't like playing this style of 3 gate into Reaver. I don't know why I've done it. I don't even go straight for Reaver. In my mindset I'm like, you know what, I've got 3 gates, I've got my base, he 3 gated. Because I'm assuming he's 3 gated, but we'll find out he actually didn't 3 gate. He 2 gate roboed. And it was just the travel distance that kept him up, because the travel distance I had to make means he could keep the same amount of units as me. So he actually has Reavers. And if you play a non-Reaver Protoss versus a Reaver Protoss, so I'm a Reaverless player, and he's gone Reavers, you can't be in your base. It's kind of like, if you don't want to get harassed versus Mutas, versus there, you need to push out towards them. That might be an easier thing to say. Like, if you're outside the Zerg's base, the Mutas aren't going to be coming at your base. So I should have been putting on shit tons of pressure right now. But I'm not. What I've done is I've just assumed he's 3 gated, and I'm like, you know what, I'll just skip Reavers, go straight to TIE Templar. But he actually 2 gated Reaver, which is, he's going to do a big Reaver drop in a second. I'm going to lose all my probes, pretty much. Spoiler alert. So what my favourite style actually is 3 gate into pressure, and then if I fall back, see there's a bunch of, and that looks like a 3 gate to me. I'm like, oh shit. Like I'm panicking, but I'll get into that. So I'm going Zealot legs, I'm going to go straight to Storm. Because Storm, once you get Storm at Reaver's shit, there it is. But you can also see, I don't want to rewind it. I lost some probes there. But now I'm never going to win if he even pushes, so I need to push now, I need to get some damage in. Before, like, because if he pushed his army in the Reavers, I'd lost. So here we go. Well, I've got more Dragoons, but he's just got more Reavers. Or just not more, just if he had Reavers, I don't. They're going to completely destroy me. So that was my main losing point in this game. I should have triple gated, fall back. I should not assume that he triple gated. I should assume that it could be triple gate or a 2 gate Reaver. So I should have pulled back and then played the style I was comfortable. I'm comfortable. 3 gate, pressure, fall back, expand. Don't go Reaver. Straight into 6 gate and heavy Dragoon pressure. I need to be outside his base. If he drops 1 Reaver in my, and I can see that shuttle come in, I am flying at, he needs to be scared. I want him to keep all Reavers there. And because I'm 6 gate Dragoon versus 3 gate Reaver, so he's only got 3 gate Dragoon in a Reaver and I have 6 gate in a base. I've got map control. I can take the 3rd base. Then I take the 3rd base, then I get Storm, 4Gs, and we go into the game slash late game. But for this is the first game back, we make mistakes. I usually play it still. I completely forgot. I just assumed he was free gate, and he was like, you know what, I'll get Reavers. That probably lost me the game. Well, no, I skipped Reavers, sorry. I went free gate to Storm. That is very greedy of 2 bases. If I just got my own Reaver, I would have been fine. I would have been able to take that fight. I still would have lost some probes, but at least I could take that fight, push him back, and take the 3rd base. So, what we learned for this game is you got to play what you're comfortable with. I'm not comfortable playing that free gate skip Reaver into Storm style. I should have put on heavy pressure and not assume he's gone free gate. But anyway, I hope you've learned from this PvP. Just that you need to watch Frightened Spirit, watch out for 2 gate zealots, watch out for that Reaver. As you see, that Reaver got on, it got some probe kills. You would also seen that you should be using your function keys, your F1 for F3s, to change the map. You can hotkey map locations with F1, F2, F3. So what you want is you want F1 over your main base and F3 or F2 over your natural. So you can see a Reaver drop, and you can instantly, that Reaver drop came from my natural. I instantly hit F3 because F3 was hotkeyed to that base, then drag my probes, hit F1 and click a mineral patch. And as long as I do it quick enough, no probes will die, because the camera hotkeys are super quick. But the camera hotkey location was off, like I couldn't take most of my probes. You might have seen, if you rewind back you'll see it. So I took lots of damage from that Reaver drop. So watch out for 2 gate, watch out for that Reaver drop. Make sure you've got your camera hotkeys in PvP, that's very important. I should have mentioned that earlier on. You need your camera hotkeys over your bases, so when a Reaver comes you can instantly transfer your probes to another base so they don't die. And just play, when you flip the coin, like I'm doing it's PP, it's a coin flip, I went for the free gate. I need to just play that style. That's another way it messed up. If I just gone 6 gate, just going into heavy pressure, I would have been fine. But anyway, that's the first episode done. I'll see you in the next one.